to get heavy. Felt pretty okay in the start, but then again I had to let it go after a while. But started to get there, yeah.
That was good. Another world record.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have been doing a lot of heavy stuff now for a few days, so maybe next time we do this the first thing.
Yeah. Cool. Right.
Do you want to verify this one?
Let's verify. Yes. You got the camera on. Just keep going. Just to make sure there's no messing.
Just take it.
Okay. And lift it up. Okay, hang on. Let's get it to 0 again. As it runs out.
Is it 0?
It's on 0, hang on. Let's just tap it. 0 it. Okay, in you go. Bring it in slowly. Take it down. Put the handle on top. All the weight is on the machine. Take it off. Off. New world record. 129.6 kilograms. Magnus. Awesome.
That'll be fine.
Nice.
Happy, Magnus?
Really pleased with that. Actually, I did 3 lifts. I was happy with all of them. The first one actually felt the worst, but 3 lifts above the. Let's say I've done 3 lifts now heavier than anybody else in the world have done, so I can't really complain about this workout.
Have you got anything to say to the last record holder?
This is one of these events. It comes and goes, and I just had a good day. And of course, I have to go and make this officially on a contest, but sooner or later I will go to a contest, and then we'll see what happens.
So Magnus, this completes your grip training then?
Yeah, I think this will cover the whole grip training, and the only thing we need to do now is to go to the event hall and do some proper arm training by lifting some heavy stones and stuff.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that.
But Magnus, tell me, you're not stronger than me, but still you beat me in this event every time. There must be something you don't holding back here. You must give us the smallest details here.
Well, Svend, the problem for you is that you can't squat this pull. You have to use your arms a bit more. And actually, just joking, you're pretty great on these events as well.
But actually, when it's really heavy, don't you use your legs a lot in the start then?
Yeah, and obviously you have to use what you have. If you have stronger legs, use more legs. If you have stronger back, try to use that. But the key is to try to coordinate all things together. And the basic tricks in hand over hand is just to, from the starting position, you always start by having your strongest hand backwards and your weak hand in front of the strong hand. So when the weak hand starts to slide, it will slide in to the locked grip of your right hand.
How deep will you go on the rope? Because will that be different also if it's a heavy pull or a light pull?
In the first pull, I normally start a few inches behind my feet, on this side of my feet, in the initial pull. In the second pull, I'm just trying to reach as far in front as I can. In this first pull, I'm trying to hold, like I said, and trying to pull low, so that I'm trying to hit myself.
Gravity low.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to pull yourself forward and you're going to lose power from your back. So I will do that, and as I come up with a pull up in the end, I will continue the pull with my right hand to keep the rope tight as I go forward, and also using this rope to pull myself forward, which I'm going to be really fast this way. And when I regrip, I just continue the movement with this hand, regripping again behind my weak hand, using back weak in weak, but slightly weaker than the strong one at least. If you do that, I think you should be just fine. And the key, as always, to keep speed up. If you got movement in the object, just keep it moving as long as you can.
So actually one of the biggest secrets here is to keep the rope as low as possible.
Keep the rope as low as possible, and the main trick is to always keep the rope tight. Never get any slack on the rope, so as soon as you finish one pull, keep pulling with one hand as you're re-gripping. So the rope is always tight, and if you watch me in a contest or something, you will see that the difference between me and most of the guys is that
you do it faster.
I do it faster.
not to be modest, Magnus, but I'm pretty good in stones myself. But put it this way, you were good as well. But then you became unbelievable good. How did you do that?
Yeah, I always trained stones very heavy, and for a long time I had problems to do them fast. But now, in the last years, the speed has come as well. And stones is one of those events that is also a combination of a lot of things. But the key is arm power. And what I do is I use my arms as much as possible. Now I have two different techniques I use when I do stones. And I show you first actually the slowest one, but the technique I use when the stone is fairly heavy. When the stone is heavy, and this is a 130 kilo stone, which is normally nothing, but you have to start somewhere. I pull it up to my chest first by using my back, and not so much my arms, and then I rear grip and front squat up the stone, which means something like this.
So would you rep out with the stones as well, or just lift them singly?
When I train, I usually have a set of 7 stones. I either do from stone 1 up to stone 7, and then I start all over again and make it twice. Or I take the first stone, place it up 5 times, take it down, and then I rest a while, take second stone, 5 reps, third stone, 5 reps, and try to make it up to the 5th stone for 5 reps. And if I can I only do this once in a while because this event has been pretty nice to me for a while now. So if I can do that and I don't bleed on my arms, then everything is fine. Then I don't need to practice it anymore. But this is how I train it to get here.
And I have to say, unbelievable coming back from those bicep stairs.
I think that's actually why I became good at stones now, because for a long time I didn't focus so hard on arms because they were strong and I always trained my weak sides more. But since the biceps came off, I've focused on arm training, gone back to my old routines, and now I just feel great again, and arm power is coming up day by day.
Yeah.
So now I can show you a different way to do stones a bit faster, and then I have a surprise for you.
Okay. As long as it's including naked women.
Naked women.
Don't make you strong.
You have to walk a long while to find one here, that's for sure.
Magnus, tell me, you know, a lot of the strongmans are using a lot of the tacky stuff. And you think, I see that you only spray here. Why?
Actually, today we're playing around a bit, you and me, and today I used a bit of tacky because it's really cold out today. But normally I don't use anything, no tacky, nothing at all. And I think that's very important when you train, because if you can do all 5 stones with no tacky, no belt, just raw, then it will feel like balloons when you come to a contest and you...
They stick to you.
Yeah, so...
So I actually think that gives you more squeezing power to start to lift them without tacky.
I think it's a bit like if you train deadlift without the belt, it feels a lot
difference putting it on.
Yeah, so I think it's a good thing for the mind as well.
Yeah.
The next way I do stone, I will do it a bit slower than I would in a contest now, but at least to see how I do it is.
Because now you lifting the stone in one movement now. Then.
It's not in one movement, but I'm picking it up in a faster way. Instead of using my back so much, I'm more or less rowing it up with my arms into my chest and just stand up. And this stone is very heavy to do this with, so let's see if it works.
Pretty fast to me.
It was all right, wasn't it?
So folks, you're gonna witness something I think never have been done before. It's actually 200 kilo up to a 150 platform. So you're in for a real treat now. I think this is very smart.
I think this is really stupid. It's freezing cold, wearing a t-shirt, lifting a 200 kilo stone. But then again, if we were really clever, he wouldn't be strongman, would we?
No, maybe we'll be running the bank.
We'll be running the bank. But on the other hand, now we're proper men.
Yes,
that's a pretty nice feeling as well.
Yep.
So shall we give this baby a ride? Okay.
Yeah! Yeah! Now easy, Pop. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Oh!
Now you can see how it feels for Stumpy to lift the stone.
Yeah, normally the first stone in World's Strongest Man though is way lighter than this one is, but I will try to give this a right above my head. Yeah! Wait, start again.
Okay. And now you know how I feel lifting stones. If I were tall like you, it would be easy.
But just wait and see. I will keep on working until I get it.
Come on.
So shall we move on for some? Yeah. Then just gonna clean this stuff off and
Let's do it.
so we train till we get hungry and then we.